good. Nothing lost. Nothing lost.
Yeah.
Nothing lost. 10 minutes behind, but I know that ain't no problem with bros though.
Yeah. You know me. Fashionably late.
First person you think of that'll be late out of the group, go.
Shit.
B.
What? Oh nah.
I would say myself.
I think bros got you beat, bro.
For her.
Like, I would say myself.
And he do it with style. So you got fashionably late, and then you got him.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
But it's fucked up though, because I know deep down he's a time sensitive person.
Yeah.
That's why I said me.
My thing is, it ain't me. It's the whole. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's everything that comes with me, everybody that comes with me.
Yeah. Same.
So my intentions are great, but I can only
like this morning.
Yeah.
Say, hey, I'm aiming for 10:30.
Yeah.
But
I'm only as good as my weakest link.
I ain't gonna lie though, he 4 for 4 though on the be early.
Yeah.
He 4 for 4, bro. Like every hit time regarding the pod, he's been here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hey, and he's hitting me first, like on some year.
Yeah,
right.
About to come over,
and so that's a testament to what I'm saying. Like it ain't me.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's the rest of me.
Right.
You know your red lights on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
that's important.
Yeah.
But my stupid ass is right there. But yeah, though, like man, it. I think it's because I hate being late, bro. And it's not even so much being late.
Yeah.
It's when we put a time out and we agree to it.
Right.
And then we don't hit that. Like, if we're going to agree to be late to something, that's different than, hey, 3:30, we moving out.
Right.
And then you hit me at 4, like you about to hit McDonald's real quick.
Yeah.
That's this motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
He's already late, but he's doing the lateness the right way. He's like, if I'm gonna be late, I might as well get all my shit off.
Right.
And he's gonna ask you if you want some McDonald's on the way.
Yeah.
So I can't even
consider it.
He's gonna be like, yo, running late, hitting Wendy's, McDonald's, whatever the hell. What you want? Man, let me get that $5 meal deal or something.
Right.
We was having a great topic off pod, man. I really want to bring that to our listeners.
Yeah.
We had a couple great topics.
Yeah.
I hate that the good shit always happen off cam.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that with a passion. And then it's like we turn the mics on and turn the cameras on, and then we mute up.
You kind of gotta remember and then reignite that same energy.
Yeah. Why can't we channel it to think of something else though?
I don't know.
And like that's a general question. That's not like pertaining to us. That's just like because that come down is pretty hard. Like it's like a crash.
Yeah.
And then it's like obviously, and then we turning cameras on, turning mics on, making sure everybody's good. And then next thing you know, you like
yeah. It's like that
BP done came down.
It's like that basketball warm up, pre-sweat. Then you chill for the national anthem.
But you got the heating pad on though.
But now it's time to start the game, and you still need that warm up period.
You still gotta miss that first layup.
Yeah. After you done did it, 10 layup drills, dunks, and all that other shit. Yeah, it's natural. But kick it back up because it's on your heart.
I gotta be the one to start it though?
Yes.
On your heart.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm being quiet on purpose. I gotta set the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So, for the listeners out there, we were watching music videos, and we'll kick music videos. That's a topic within itself and the relevance of it down the road. But it may be this pod, it may not be. I don't know. But we was watching a music video with Drake and Rick Ross, and I said, I think I started out with Rick Ross, but I was like, yo, Rick Ross not pulling the same hose if he's not Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all agree.
We agreed. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a lot of pushback there. We also agreed that money kind of helps people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then I said Drake also doesn't pull the hose. Oh no, I said. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You said that. I said Drakeless Drake still pulls the hose.
But there was time errors that we were talking about.
Right.
Yes.
So you got Degrassi Drake, then post Degrassi Drake.
So the era that we were watching, I think he was established.
Yes.
Yeah.
This wasn't baby Drake.
No.
Yeah.
This was the Drake that he already had a few projects out and was.
He was on the bubble.
If
People was
not
like, yeah, he's
number
the next.
one, he
Yeah.
was like right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was also at the height of Rick Ross,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So again, we were taking status and titles off of people, and I said I still think Drakeless Drake closes the deal. Do y'all remember y'all stance, or do I?
Oh no.
Do I need to remind?
I
okay.
I don't.
So
agree.
respond.
I don't agree. Because
So you're saying he's not closing the deal, or are you?
what's closing the deal? Because you said a number. Getting a number was closing.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I see what y'all doing. Y'all trying to trap me. hey, they trying to double team. As soon as I get across half, they like, hey, he can't go left.
Press.
Okay. We said that I said he gets 2 IGs and he gets 1 phone number. And I said that the phone number was closing the deal.
I don't know if getting the phone numbers or IGs is closing the deal. I feel like you could still get that off a GP off the first meet.
Yeah.
The interest levels are high. You're gonna give them the
liquor
benefit of the
involved.
doubt. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what you're talking about after this.
Okay. Now that we established the era, are we talking about today's women or are we talking about the era of that time? Because that has context behind of the relevance of the phone number versus the social. Because today, you're not asking a woman for her number. Or if you do ask her for her number, she's going to give you the social.
Right.
And what do niggas say? They be like, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
Because they trying to get the number. Whole time they got it, they just want the number.
I'm talking in general. I feel like even today or in the past, getting the number isn't you haven't completed shit. You still got to have that conversation. They got to feel you out and be like, oh, okay, I'm actually feeling you past that initial, I like what you look like. I like the scenario that we in right now. Because like you can be vibing in that certain setting. And then outside of that setting, you can be like, nah, you ain't the same. Like, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, just because you got the number, I feel like that's the beginning, honestly, to see if you even qualify to get to the finish, the close.
So Drakeless Drake, he's not a hard out?
And we talking about that time
The
frame
Drake
that
we
saw,
saw, Gold Roses.
off of looks, yeah, it's going to be rough.
He's not a hard out?
It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough
And
because...
for real, hold on, let me land. For real, during that time, that's when light skin was up.
That's what I'm saying. So it's going to be rough because people, females, and I mean, even men, you base your initial thoughts and feelings and all of that stuff off of looks because you don't know the person.
Right.
You don't know the personality or whatever the case is. So if you got a pretty boy look, you're going to get those looks. And if you ain't got a pretty boy look, then it's going to be tough to go up against that pretty boy look unless you didn't already got in and use your charisma and all of that case.
Right.
But if we just going off of just, they looking at you, they looking at him, you know, it's going to be tough. I'm not saying it's impossible, but like, you know, it does just depend on a woman too. Like, you don't know what they into. Some women don't like that pretty boy look. So, yeah.
Bro. I already said what I said. Drake, I ain't never heard nobody. Now, the pretty boy, he did have the pretty boy looking thing, but I ain't never heard nobody just be like, yo, Drake looks is what's setting him apart in any type of way.
Okay.
I've never heard that. So
That's because we wasn't around him when he wasn't Drake. Because only reason I say that is because I've known and been around dudes, and I'm gonna put this out there. I'm not the pause type nigga. Like pause, unpause. I don't give a fuck about none
Hold
of that
on,
shit.
but before you finish, don't just get super gay with it either, though.
Hey,
Like, I mean, I feel you and I agree. I'm not gonna be the one that, even if you say some questionable shit, if it's questionable, I'm gonna let you keep going. But getting out in front of the pause, that don't mean you could just.
Hey,
I'm not gonna give an example, but you go ahead. My bad.
listen,
I just had to get that out there. My bad.
don't be flagrant.
To each his own. Goddamn, you got to handle what you say. You grown. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So what I'll say is, I've known and been around and got homeboys that are like pretty boys. Like you can look at them and be like, this nigga's a pretty boy. I don't know him. I might not have talked to him. Whatever the case is, this nigga's a pretty boy. And if I recognize him as a pretty boy, the female is going to recognize him as a pretty boy. And he's automatically going to get that look from them. So it's going to be tough. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So Drake has that pretty boy look.
Okay.
So regardless of if females is like, oh, he's the finest thing ever, he going to get that general look because he's that pretty boy.
I respect it.
And then it will go from there when it comes into personality. But what, like I said earlier, not all females like the pretty boy look. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying just off a general, just if we poll 10 women, I'm saying the majority is going to be like, I'll give him a look just based off of the pretty boy look. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be tough.
That's one.
I'm standing my ground.
Cool.
That's fucked up because y'all was real vocal before these fucking man. Okay,
cool.
All right.
I mean,
that's one.
You're supposed to have confidence. That's one. You're supposed to have confidence in yourself, but you also should be realistic. Like, I mean, you don't have to be the prettiest nigga in the club if you got the mouthpiece or whatever the case is.
That's what I'm saying.
But we're talking about that's after you meet a person and start talking.
That's in the same. If you're in the club and it's just like he's a pretty boy,
yeah.
But I come up to you and I say whatever.
I'm talking pre-talk. Anybody.
Just,
ain't nobody.
Just
I'm saying
straight look.
3 niggas walked in the club. One of them niggas a pretty boy.
All right, so
females looking. They're gonna be like, this nigga's a pretty boy.
Right. Hey, it was three niggas in that video.
Yeah.
So the 3 niggas in that video, who gets the first look?
I'm saying Drake.
Bro, what?
Like, pretty boys. What? Pretty boys, they pop out. First of all, this nigga's shining like a fucking light because he's so damn light skinned.
Oh, okay.
Like he's gonna stand out. Got curly hair. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, I just feel like off a general population.
But
I don't even see Drake really as a pretty boy personally. Maybe it's just
you don't think so? I think when
not in that
first
area.
of all,
you're going based off what you know of him. You've heard him open his mouth in interviews.
No, even looking at him in that video, it was like he may have been.
So he was giving corny. Is that what you're saying?
He may have been the closest thing to pretty boy in that video, but
and that's what we're basing it off.
That's what he said.
That's what we're basing it off.
We originally was talking about us, like him versus us.
Yes, we were.
Okay,
so we can't move the goalpost too much.
So him versus us. But I'm talking about the follow-on question. We were saying just like from that video,
from that video, those 3 people,
he's gonna get the first look, especially out of that dynamic. Like he's gonna get the first look if we taking away fame and money, and then.
But hold on, though. Take away fame and money, but Rose still got the beard lined up like that.
Back then, I don't think beards was crazy back then. If you had it, you had it, but like it's not as prevalent as today.
Yeah, you might be right.
Today, it's like, oh shit, nigga got a beard. But back then, that was
almost standard.
That was back the very beginning of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is like, even when it comes to pretty boy, like you say, it might not be a pretty boy. To me personally, and this is no shot at my light-skinned brothers. Love all my light-skinned brothers. Shout out John. Reggie, you know what I'm saying? All the light skinned niggas I know. Like, I feel like when you light skinned, you kind of got a step ahead If you got a curl on your head, that puts you another step ahead. So like you just kind of in that path of being a pretty boy.
They checking the boxes.
Yeah,
It's checking the boxes.
yeah. But we can move off that though. You know what I'm saying? We can,
Yeah, I don't want to talk about pretty boys for too long.
I got one more pre-pod topic, if you will, that I want to talk about. I think this one will kind of lighten the mood up. I thought that was pretty light too.
It was light.
Oh yeah.
So hold on. Last question. Drakeless Drake is not a hard out.
I think we already answered that, right?
I just want to confirm. I'm just confirming.
I said no.
Drakeless Drake is not a hard out. You say no. You say.
I say yeah.
So you don't trust your game.
I'm talking. So okay, are we talking just off of the look, or are we talking? We've both had the opportunity to.
Now we talking about. Now we just talking about just or everything.
Ah, okay, nah, then nah.
Okay,
yeah.
Rose.
I don't know enough about.
You know how they say you got to be too something to do something. So I mean,
I don't know if that was on the nigga side, but
okay, all right. Last pre-pod topic I wanted to talk about before we get started, because my wife and I, we were in the mall the other day, and I had seen one of the shoe cleaners at one of the kiosks.
Yeah.
Like the road you gotta travel to evade them motherfuckers. Do you have any crazy, like, first of all, to work a kiosk job in general,
yeah,
and we'll get there,
yeah,
is crazy.
Salute.
But the shoe cleaners, god damn, they thirsty.
Yeah. I mean, and you have to be with that job, right?
You got to.
Like, I seen a nigga clean a dude's Birkenstocks with no socks, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's flagrant.
Thirsty.
That's crazy.
Listen, toes out? Nah. It had to be toes
So-
out because you ain't got the socks on getting no.
I don't know what job he did
Socks
specifically,
getting wet.
but all I know
Socks
was
and
I was
socks.
behind him. I seen his
Nah.
foot propped up, and I seen Buddy get into it.
It's the leather joints or the plastic joints?
The leather joints.
You getting your leather sandals cleaned?
You're not getting the I mean, I get what you're saying with the plastic, but they both get dirty.
Hey, listen.
He had the original like Berkeys on.
Yeah, but first of all, I'm not. It's a lot to this conversation, right? So first of all, salute to those who choose that job. You gotta want to do it. You gotta be a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't do it. Second of all, even if I was to clean somebody's shoe for the sake of the job, I'm not cleaning nobody's shoe that got the toes out. Like, it's not happening.
Toe jam in your face.
I mean, you got to be there for 8 hours anyway. So now you're turning away customers.
All right, so you cleaning. So a nigga.
What if he tipping good?
So you a shoe cleaner. You at the stand. A nigga with the Birks come, toes out, heel, crusty, all that. Pull up. He
I'm
like,
hitting
yo,
with the your kind's not wanted here, nigga. hey, did you read the sign, motherfucker?
no sandals,
Closed-toed only.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. Nah, nigga.
Are you kidding me?
I ain't cleaning no sandal, nigga. Like, nigga, it's a bucket of water. Dip your foot in that bitch and keep it moving.
Bro,
nigga.
I'm throwing the whole bucket of solution on that nigga's foot.
Yeah, you wasting my fucking time. Like, get the fuck out of here.
But nah, hey, them kiosk motherfuckers, they thirsty, bro.
You got like I
gotta
said,
be there
like I
to do
said,
that.
yeah, you gotta be because I'm pretty sure I'm like they probably get an hourly, but I'm pretty sure you get some sort of commission on the amount of kits you sell.
But bro, it's been too many times where I took the least path of resistance
Yeah.
to evade these motherfuckers, and they still find a way to lock eyes
Yeah.
and be like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro,
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you.
I don't want to be in a position to tell you no.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah. But see, listen, one time I went in there because, you know, we've all been through it. And I'm like, I know this mall. I know the store that I'm going to. And I know that stand is in the route. Right? So I'm like, shit, fuck it. I'm gonna wear some shoes that I know could use a little bit of wipe off. You feel me? So when I'm going, hey, I see you Jordan 14s, and I'm like, shit, I see you shoe cleaner. You feel me? So he getting to work on that one. Yaga, got me straight. And I'm like, hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I already got the kit at the crib, just haven't used it.
You told him that after the first?
After the first one. And then, but I'm like, yo, I'll throw you some change. You go ahead and knock the other one off too. Chaka. Got me right. Threw him the change. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not mad at that though. So like, it's nothing wrong with getting a little quick refresh.
Yeah.
For the dub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if they offered that service, like how shoe shiners are in the airport. Why? First of all,
why are they in the airport?
Why are shoe shiners only in the airport? Do you see them anywhere else?
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, besides the mall, but you're talking like legitimately like the leather joints.
Yeah.
Like they hitting you with the
You seen them outside the mall? I mean, outside the airport?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So they think only the only place niggas wearing the click clacks
only the people with money.
Yeah,
only people with money.
Hey, they moving from city to city.
But you know what?
Hey, listen, you flying in the click clacks though? That's tough. You know, that's tough.
Bro, that's tough on your feet. That's tough on your feet.
Damn.
That's why.
You really got to be on a business.
But bro, there's people that really be sitting down at the gig getting their shit buffed.
I see it. They getting that bitch shine.
I don't think I've seen black people do it, but I definitely would
go to Atlanta.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they getting them motherfucking shine, bro.
I wonder how much they make.
Damn, that got to be a quick flight because I ain't flying in the click clacks. They too tight. They too tight.
And just mad thin, no ankle support, like
nothing.
Bro, you getting mad blisters,
bro. And you don't know where you land and where your next gate is. So that walk in the click clacks.
But you know, a lot of those bigger.
You through the mall.
You know, a lot of those airports got like the little shuttle though.
Yeah.
I still ain't wearing them bitches in the airport. I'll put the slides on or the Crocs or something. Hey, I got the joints in the bag.
Hey, shout out to the kiosk workers.
Shout out to all of the kiosk workers, all of the shoe shiners.
Last thing on the kiosk workers, I remember, man, nigga got me for a shirt, man. Paid $40 for that bitch. It was when I was coming to see your ass too, man. Got me for a $40 shirt. Talking about some, man. It's always them Atlanta niggas, man.
Atlanta, right?
It was always them freaking Atlanta niggas, man.
Shout out to Atlanta. Every hustler in Atlanta is a hustler, nigga.
Bro, I was like, and it's crazy because I wasn't even in the mall for that.
Yeah.
I think I was in between. I was going to Jimmy Jazz.
Yeah.
I was going to Jimmy Jazz because I had, bro. Yeah. And it was the kiosk. Again, them fucking thirsty ass kiosk motherfuckers.
Hey, perfect placement of the kiosk.
Right
perfect
in front of Jimmy Jazz.
I was like, man. So it was pretzel time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The kiosk.
Another stop. Mandatory in the
always by the pretzel time.
It was pretzel time. The kiosk, Jimmy Jazz.
Yep.
I caught him, I missed him because he was dealing with some customers.
Yeah.
So I hit pretzel time.
He seen you.
I gotta get pretzels every time. I don't know what it is, but I gotta get some pretzels, some pretzel bites.
Definitely.
At that while I'm at the mall. Pretzel bites and an icy. That's my loadout.
Yeah.
Went to Jimmy Jazz. I was looking for some pants, maybe. Because I already had the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't need a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Checked out a Jimmy Jazz. I come out. Hey, my man.
Mm-hmm. I seen you when you first came.
Hey, my man. I was like, man. And I wasn't in a position where it was time. I was in a time crunch. But I was like, let me hear what he got to say.
They get you real quick. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, he gave me the sob story, man. And I'm a sucker for a good sob story. Like, to the point to where I watch shows like those little contest shows, American Idol, or like reality TV where they're competing for some money at the end. And you know there's always that one character with the storyline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He hit me one of those. Struggling brother, man. out of Atlanta brand, real popular down there, man. But moved up here, man, trying to make a name for myself. Bro, was giving me the run around, and I'm over here just buying it.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, man, how much is the shirt? Because at this point, I done tried it on. Like, bro, he had me. I was against the ropes. I was against the ropes fighting for my life, man. Put the shirt. He was like, man, just try the shirt on. Because I hit him with this was kind of when I was
in the middle of the mall.
This was kind of when I was going through the transitioning to the relaxed fit type of. Because I was like, man, I was like, do you even got like a relaxed fit type? He's like, oh yeah, I got you. Fiddling through the mud. I said, all right. Pulls out the shirt. Because he showed me another shirt. I was like, oh, this is hard. But if you had it in white, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Fiddle through the fucking hangers. Pulled out the white shirt. Try it on. Try it on the shirt. The way I operate. Shoes, clothes, whatever. If I put my body in it,
I'm going to go ahead and get it.
I got to get it.
Yeah.
I might go back and get a fresh one. I couldn't in this situation.
Yeah.
I might go back and get a fresh one, but I got to buy it.
Yeah.
Don't know why. It's not financial advice, but he got me.
Yeah.
Bro, I could have went to H&M and got the same shirt.
Yeah.
Because, bro, the quality destroyed after I wore that mug.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, man. Hey, but shout out to the kiosk workers, man. They be really in the trenches, man.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
that was a long pre-pod. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Listeners, I hope you got something out of that. And we apologize again because normally it's not supposed to go that long.
Yeah.
But it was way more animated off cam. I'm gonna do a better job at motivating my other co-hosts to, we could put batteries in each other's backs. But anyway, let me start this thing off. Yo. Welcome to another episode of the With the Bros podcast, a group chat turned podcast. It's your boy Rod. I'm gonna go around the horn real quick. To my right, the OG in the room, Bros.
Yep.
To his right, the music man, the mogul. Did I say Bruce?
Said Bros.
I said Bros? Okay, and to his right, the music man, the mogul,
check this nigga
Bruce.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we good. How you doing?
You all right over there?
Yeah.
In the Benin game.
In the Benin game.
If y'all stick with us, man, you know that. And if y'all been listening to us, y'all know that came from somewhere.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Where y'all want to start, man? Oh, I want to start here. Podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
State of the culture. A lot of people getting money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to deep dive into that because I'm sure people have heard it all over already. A lot of people securing these big deals. Mm-hmm. But I want to pose a question to the room about where people think podcasting is as a whole. Like, because obviously you heard that it's oversaturated. Like, everybody's doing the same thing. Is there space for it? Like, are we out of the premature phase? All of that.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're seeing these, and I mean, obviously it's like the top of the top getting the big paydays, right. The fact that we're even seeing money being poured into podcasting, regardless of if it's the Joe Rogans, the Call Her Daddies, like regardless of all of that, like where do you think the state of the culture is of podcasting?
I think there's a heavy interest in it. Like you said, like if these big businesses are investing, and it could be the top podcast, granted, but if just in general is good for the podcast community, even if the top is eating, because that just shows that these big businesses are, saying that, hey, podcasts are relevant and they are generating some sort of fun because they don't invest blindly,
right.
So they're saying that, hey, we've looked at some sort of data and we show that the people, you know what I'm saying, is tuning in to podcasts, whatever podcast it may be. So I think there's still room. And to the oversaturated comment, I just think that, like, when you think about that's thinking at a micro level. But if you back it off and think at a macro level, it's what, over 500 million people, like, you know what I'm saying, in the world or whatever the case. I don't know the exact number.
Of the world, billions is. It's like 7 billion.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
Yeah.
actually listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So
cool. Yeah.
let's just say 500 million people listen to podcasts. Like, that is a large playing field of people with a lot of different niches and messages that can get out there. And I just feel like if you have, man, if you can curate your own little niche, your own little pocket, get your own little community, and get like that dedicated community that's constantly listening, whatever level you may be at. You don't have to be the top of the top. You don't have to be Joe Rogan, Joe Budden, Joe anything. Like, you can just be who you are and still find success in your pocket. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's really all about just providing value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doesn't, like, whatever niche it's in,
Mm-hmm.
if you can find a way to be relatable, talk to the people and they want to hear you, it's gonna be some type of data and revenue in that's gonna respond, you know. Whether you at the top or in the middle.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you think it's important to have a niche? Like, and let me,
Not necessarily.
there's a part B to the question.
Mm-hmm.
In not having a niche, do you think there's a space for podcasts that are just lifestyle, or like there is no agenda? You're not a hip hop pod, you're not a relationship pod, you're not a true crime pod. You're just essentially what we're doing. You're getting on. You may hit a topic of relevance, you may not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may talk about relationships, you may not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is essentially just, we're a group chat turned podcast.
Exactly.
So stuff that we encounter on a day-to-day basis, some that may be close to the chest, some that you may see on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one a niche?
Mm-hmm.
And if not, is there a space for pods like that?
That's a good question. Is it a niche?
Mm-hmm.
Because you could kind of argue it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I think there's a space for it, though, personally. Because, like, me, I'm interested. I know, like, I'm, like, the music person, but I'm interested in a lot of things. Like, I have multiple interests, and I listen and watch all types of stuff that's completely, like, just different. And it's just really just based on how I'm feeling that day, or, you know what I'm saying, what the headline is, or whatever it is that catches my attention. It's like, oh, dang, like, that's kind of interesting. So if you're encompassing that in your podcast, you have, like, the ability to hit so many algorithms and so many people through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just off of organic conversation.
Yeah. And I think there's nothing wrong with having a niche, but if you don't have that specific lane that you're trying to hit, don't put those boundaries on yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can just be a general podcast. Just like you said, it's a group chat. So mostly everybody has a group chat or is in some sort of group chat. There's no theme to it. It's just whatever everybody is shooting off, and you either respond or you don't. So I think that brings the relatability to what we're doing, you know, because like everybody has exactly, like, group chats go left, right, up, down, middle. It don't matter. So like, I think we're talking about some of those things that's so relatable that people will tune in and listen to. So you don't necessarily have a niche, and maybe this is a niche that we just don't know of, or maybe we create a niche.
I hope so. Yeah. But here's my pushback, and I think this is why people may think that podcasting may be oversaturated, is because think about when podcasts first came to fruition. It wasn't about making money.
Right.
It was literally an outlet. Let me say this. Let me start here. It was a stem off from radio, because radio is syndicated. You can't say, but there's a left and a right with syndication and being on radio, and no dig on radio. But podcasting is free. It's, in my opinion, it's still early, because there's no left and right limit. Like, it's still trying to figure its way. That's why I think there's just so much money still being thrown out. It's not being thrown out as freely, it's being thrown out to more established pods, but I still think there is a pot, a gold mine of money to be distributed to pods that I guess may end up conforming to some sort of like, hey, this is the guidelines. But I think why people say it's oversaturated is because, you know, people are trying to get into it to make money as opposed to doing it based off the reason that I thought it started was just to have an outlet to go somewhere to speak freely, not be judged or be judged, but you ain't got to worry about following a rule or some type of, oh, you broke this code or that code because of your opinion. So
I agree. And what I'll say is this, right? What's the difference? So, all right, so we're taking in today's time, right? So the biggest communication factor in today's society is social media, right? So I'll ask the question, what's the difference between social media and a podcast? And what I'm saying is, like, if you follow any social media pages like gurus or specific, you know, cooking, whether it's cooking, home improvement, whatever the case is, they're giving their opinion on whatever the topic is. They're putting it out for the people to consume. And you either, you know, is whether it's video or whatever, you know, it's out there. What's the difference between podcasts? Because majority of podcasts have both audio and video.
Right.
So, and then if you're a podcast and you're trying to make it in today, like you're going to have that video aspect just for
because it was just audio,
for marketing and, you know, to build your audience, you're going to have that social media aspect. So if I'm putting out clips of information and I'm just giving information, what's the difference of that between that podcast doing that and that person that's just on social media posting and giving information?
I got something for you. And we talked about this earlier off cam. Social media is like the new TV.
Yeah.
And when I say TV, really talking about the news. Like, you're going to social media to see what the latest news is before you're turning on your TV to turn on CNN or ABC.
Exactly.
Boom. You got that. Podcasting, you're now taking the feed that you're getting from social media, formulating your own opinion, causing dialogue. You know what I mean? Somebody may say something controversial, clipping that up. Now you're feeding that into the social media algorithm. You know what I mean? So now they're kind of going hand in hand. So I don't think and I don't know if you asked this question in that manner, but I don't think it's so much like a butting of heads or like a competition. I think people should be trying to find a way to like work with the algorithm of social media through podcasting versus because, and I'll close it with this because I guess the hard piece is because and maybe this is, now that I'm thinking about it, probably what you were asking, because you see a clip on social media of a podcast. That's a minute, maybe a minute, 30 seconds. It's not making you want to go watch that full episode. You're just caught up with the clip. Or maybe you may say, hey, I'm going to go watch that episode and never get to it.
Right.
It kind of stops at social media. So maybe that's probably why you're saying, you know, what's the difference?
Because look, let's say that's true, right? Let's say we put out a clip of this full episode, but only a specific clip. And people get that clip and they get to talking about it or sharing it. And that just generates that follow. That's the main reason that podcasts put stuff on social media, is to gain that audience, to eventually come listen to the full audio of the broadcast. But if it takes you time, I'll take that follow. I'll take the follow to start. Because eventually, if you follow me, now you're going to continuously see my content. Because as a podcaster, like I said, you're going to try to take advantage of social media to use the marketing to get yourself out there. So if I got you on that follow, now I'm going to keep following up with the continuous marketing and more stuff. Eventually, you're going to be like, you know what? I got a little bit of time today. Let me tap in. And that's why I'm saying So I posed that question, what's the difference between just social media, people who put stuff out there, and podcasters? I don't really see a difference, but they may not have like a long form talk piece. They may just only do those shorts. But
Right.
Yeah, because
right.
I was gonna say the average listener.
it's still kind of, in my eyes, it still kind of blends. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll put out our shorts as well. You know what I'm saying? And if all you want to consume is our shorts, but you give us that follow,
So
I'm
you're
appreciative
saying
of
that
it.
they're the same thing,
I
or are
said they
you
parallel.
okay?
I'll say they parallel. I'm not gonna say they're the same thing. I'll say they parallel because, again, the biggest piece is whether you're on social media or you're in podcasting, you have to use social media as a tool to market yourself. And in order to stay within the algorithm, you
Right.
have to constantly post. So we're doing the same thing. We may do another thing where we do the long form and you can listen to us audio only. But overall, we're doing the same thing. We're posting on social media to gain followers, to engage in conversation.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
It's parallel.
I got nothing to add.
Yeah.
I think we did it. I think we squeezed that one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll close it with this. If you're thinking of starting a podcast and you think it's too late, it's still early, man. It's still early. The grind is a little bit harder because I do think that podcasting is more of a production now. Whereas before you could have just you could pull up the phone recorder in your iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
I used to hear about that. Like, yo, we just gonna tap the record button on the iPhone.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about
No mics.
the lighting.
You just talking.
The setup. You minus all of that stuff out. Yeah.
Podcasting is definitely more of a production now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that can deter people. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Let me do a
Go ahead.
caveat. For the most part. Now, if you doing one of those like true crimes, you could probably just be in the booth getting your shit off.
Yeah.
You don't need a visual to that.
That's true.
I mean, the visual would help though. The visual is the story though. You don't have to put your face.
You don't need it. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like there's no camera needed. You could probably still just go to the.
Hey, I heard them true crime pods be.
It is.
I heard it's a gold mine.
I ain't gonna lie. I haven't tapped into any, but you know, in general, like an overarching, I do like true crime stories. I just have never listened to a true crime podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. Mm-hmm. That was good. Let me see what else we got. Group chat etiquette. Who wants to lead that one? Who wrote that one?
Yeah, me.
I'm about to get killed on this one. Already.
Oh, so like you said,
we're about to smoke your
like
boots.
He said, this is With the Bros podcast, a group chat turned podcast.
Hold on. Roll that. Yeah. Hold on. Let me set you up because this. I don't think Bruce heard you. I don't think Bruce heard you, man. Go ahead, man.
This is no shots at nobody. This is With the Bros podcast, a group chat turned podcast, right? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna talk about group chat etiquette, right? So we all in group chats, and not just our group chat, but we all got multiple group chats. Yes?
Yeah.
Right. So we all are in group chats, and you know, everybody firing off their shit. You know what I'm saying? Do I respond to every single post? No. Depending on the size of the group chat. Because like, if you're in a bigger group chat and somebody say, yo, what you think about these shoes? And everybody then got their shit off. Like, all right, the majority didn't already put it out there. My little 2 cents ain't really gonna matter. But like, you know, I still feel like if there's I just say like pressing, you know, statement or conversation going on, I'll say, what's the etiquette as far as response times that, you know, that you have in the group chats? Like, what's disrespect? So if I put something out there, I'm like, hey, yo, getting ready to go to this event. This the suit. I send y'all a picture in the group chat. Boom. Hey, what y'all think of this suit? What's the response time that y'all think is respectable?
Are you wanting like a yay or nay, or are you like?
Yeah, I want some feedback.
In the event that if we say nay, you change your
I just want some feedback. I just want
Something
feedback.
like that.
But you're wearing it anyway. You just want to know the feedback.
It depends on the feedback.
I'm gonna be real, regardless of how you feel about the feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that,
Mhm.
a quick, like if I see it right then and there,
Mhm.
I'm a yeah or nay. Like, yeah, da 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 da.
Okay.
If I see it,
Same day?
yeah, if I see it.
All right. So we're going to get back to the if I see it. What you say? What you say?
I think rather quickly.
Yeah.
If you're in a position where you got your phone, I think it shouldn't be a slow response. I think you should get back within at least 15 minutes.
Okay. And so that's what I get back to. So if we keeping it a buck, everybody got their phone within arm's reach at all times. I don't know, unless you work in like one of them spaces where you cannot have your phone, like on some military or like, you know what I'm saying?
Or if
some
you're like a
secret-
doctor or something, like
where
surgeon or something.
where you gotta kind of put your phone to the side type shit. The majority of people can stretch their arm and touch their phone, right? I'm not saying that you're on your phone all the time, but for the most part, you know, you're going to tap in and at least flip your phone over every 2 to 3 minutes. Even if your phone is just right there, you ain't on your phone, boo, you doing your thing. Every 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to be like,
Right.
okay.
To
And
at
then-
least check the time.
Yeah, to
Right.
go on. So, with that being said,
I'm letting y'all eat. Go ahead, cook.
if you put something in the group chat and you got that understanding, like, hey, everybody at least looking at this shit within the last 3 to 5 minutes. And
Respond.
yeah.
God
Can
damn.
I say
Respond.
Can I say something?
We're not done yet. Bro.
Can I
Bro.
say something, man.
You gonna get your chance.
Yeah.
You gonna get your chance, I
Go
promise.
ahead.
But bro, my thing on group chats, and we not gonna. It's about you, but we're not gonna do that bad.
I got other group chats and
Yeah.
I'm talking to certain other people in my
Yeah.
group chats.
Like there's other group chats there's people that silence is acknowledgement. You know what I mean, or silence is consent. You know what I mean? Like, I know people that will not say a thing, but they understand and acknowledge, and you know, you ain't got to worry about them missing a hit time.
Yeah.
But like, again, what he was saying, our podcast is based off the group chat. And more times than not, it be 2 of the 3 talking in the group chat.
All right, man.
To the point, and I'm going to keep it a stack because we on mic, and I'd rather you hear from me and nobody else. It be times where the group chat be so bare, I be like, bros, because here's the deal. We all cool as fuck. I'm not we all y'all are here with me. Like we here. But what I'm saying is in terms of the lineage, y'all are closer.
Yeah.
So it be times where I'd be like, yo, Bruce, he cool?
Yeah.
Cause
he asked me that a couple times.
I'm like, yo, we done put business shit out. We done put funny shit out. We done put, hey, what you think of these kicks? Like, we done did all of that. Hey, my baby got 100.5 fever. You think I should take it to the... This dude won't say shit.
Crickets.
I didn't see it.
Hold on. We're not done yet. 4 days will go by. This man replying to some shit that I said last Thursday. I'm talking about rapid fire.
Yeah.
Yum, 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 yum. Bro, like if my ringer was on, bro, they'd be like, hey, yo.
You all right?
Turn that shit off, man.
Nigga.
Hey, and he's doing it full spectrum.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's hitting Instagram. He's hitting the group chat. This man will fuck around and send me some TikToks.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, not 4 days later.
Yeah.
But last thing I'll say, and the floor is yours.
Yeah.
When it comes to group chat etiquette, maybe you should put the parameters out there. I don't know. I didn't think we had to, especially based off how we derived, but
So what you saying, windows of availability?
God damn, Bruce, at least while you rapid firing the get off, say, hey, by the way, don't expect me to text back. You know, like let me know. Because at least at that point, okay, if you let me know straight up, like, yo, look, I'm just here for the acknowledgement. Don't expect me to. I may hi, I may not.
Yeah.
Like, just tell me.
Yeah.
So that way, because if you say, yo, I've been in group chats, I've been in work group chats where they was, you know how like you start a work group chat and it start out mad professional, but then you got that one moment where it just a nigga sent a meme or some shit, and then now it just turns into like a funny chat.
Yeah.
Like I've been in plenty of those chats, and then you got that one person who ain't with that. They're like, yo, if you could mute that.
Yeah.
Like, or I'm gonna take me out, or I'm gonna mute it.
Yeah.
Or nah, we not doing that here.
Yeah.
Or start another one.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah.
It won't nothing like that, bro.
Floor is yours, bro.
So, and it's so simple.
Is this homie court?
It feel like it, bro. I'm on trial.
Don't.
It's cool though.
I don't worry about it. Go ahead. Oh.
So what happened? New move.
Respect.
Situations. I told y'all the whole job situation. All this is happening at the same time.
Yep.
Right? You see the whip outside.
Yep.
30-day tags.
New.
Okay. All these things is happening successively. If that's a word. Back and forth. Back and forth. Traveling back and forth from here or, South Carolina, North Carolina, all that. Bro, trying to learn something new, like a new profession.
Yeah.
Same, like still in sales, but I'm having to learn a lot.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't need to see, it's not even y'all.
Yeah.
It's the whoever's going live. And I got multiple pages on my Instagram. And I've done this several times in the past. Like I notice when I do it, like my life just kind of gets a little bit better at times. So I turned the notifications off for Instagram. It's still on my phone. I've deleted Instagram from my phone before, but it's still on my phone and everything. I just turned notifications off, bro. And it was off for the last probably about 2 months?
Yeah.
2 months.
I think.
But I would check it like every now and again. But I will say this. I ain't tell y'all I was turning it off.
I was just about to say.
I ain't say that.
We didn't know.
I just did it. I just did it, and from there it was like
breaking news.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, but I turned it back on today.
Yeah.
So we good.
Yeah.
We good.
That's all I wanted, man.
Back in there, man.
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted, bro. Just let us know.
That's on me.
And to Bruce's, I'll come to his defense, like, because when he'll hit me and he'll be like, damn, Bruce straight, or am I doing too much, or whatever the case is.
It does come from a place of concern first. Let me I'm kicking you back in, but it does. I'm not like, damn, this nigga.
Nah, I'll be good.
He be like, is Bruce straight? Am I doing too much? Boo, boo, boo. And I'm like, nigga, no, because you are what I know Bruce to be. Like, we've been in group chats where this nigga is sending off the do and ain't nobody else responding. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about this nigga putting in work, nigga. Like, and I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like crazy to see him on both ends of the spectrum. But to take it off our group chat, I got some other group chats where, bruh, like, we'll be going boom, boom, boom. I'm in a joint with my, some of my homies. Salute some of my homies. We talk about music for the most part, and like we'll post some stuff, and then like somebody will come 3 days later and be like, "Yeah, that's hard." What's hard?
They're not even replying to the message.
Because somebody in the group chat, and no shade to Android users, but somebody in the group chat to Android, so the chat ain't the same. Like, you can't do the hit the bubble reply. I don't even show what you replying to. So like, it'll just be a new message that say, "Yeah, that's hard." Like, what you talking about, bro?
That's killed a lot of group chats.
Like, and it's just like, so it just be like, "Hey, man."
And I don't even do group chats with people. Like, it's the minute I find out somebody ain't got it, the text go green.
Yeah. You discriminating on the green bubbles?
Yes,
I am too.
No, not on the ISO, not on the ISO, not on the ISO,
on the group chat.
On the group chat.
I don't chat that I've been in.
Because,
Was
bro,
the ring
here's the
bubble?
thing.
It don't
My bad. I
last,
didn't mean to
bro.
cut you off, Bruce.
No,
My
go
bad.
ahead, go ahead.
Here's my thing. What turned me off the day that I found out, oh yeah, this Android mixed with the ain't for me. Perfect segue. You know how like when you heart thumb exclamation point.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was in a chat and I didn't mind it because it was a mixed chat, mixed breed.
Yeah.
Somebody with an Android. Oh no, excuse me. Somebody with an iPhone liked the message. I get a text reading out the message saying such and such liked, and it reads the text out in full.
Text.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh nah. That's how this shit come through if you ain't got the.
Yeah.
That's like having the new iOS and I don't. And you got the new emojis and I don't.
Right, yeah.
It don't hit the same.
Yeah.
It's a turnoff. You're like, bro, I don't even want to talk to you.
Yeah.
So the same thing with Android users. Like, yo, if you got it, hit me on the ISO.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to be in a group chat with you.
I thought they were supposed to do an update to where the point that like the Androids had like in the group chat, like it was supposed to be.
Man,
more
I think it's where you could see. I think the emojis are the same. And again, I don't know. I'm not fact checking. We're not a.
Yeah.
This is not a fact check pod.
Not at all.
But from what I known, I think the emojis are the same. Because you remember there was a time where the emojis was different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the smiley face
they was
wasn't the
coming
same
through as a
smiley.
semicolon and the goddamn parenthesis.
But even when they did start doing the emojis, it looked real different. It looked different.
Yeah.
So I think they may be the same thing now, but now I don't want no parts, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now with that though, I'll start with me to give you an example, and then you can kind of tell me how you feel / how you move and operate and what's considered normal to you. People that I'm cool with, and I never voiced it to bros, but he's a perfect example. I was gonna use my mom, but she don't deserve the slander because it's just two different generations.
But I do.
He does because we're in the same, and he'll even shoot me and think that we're not in the same generation, but we are because he when life was life and I was still in damn 3rd grade.
Hey,
we done got into so many arguments about that.
Nigga,
but
you wasn't outside,
bro. That is we're not even going. I'm not even going to kick that up because that deserves its own segment. We're not even going.
I was in the chat for that.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Go figure. Now, when it comes to sending like the hearts or the thumbs up, people that I rock with, I send the heart because to me, like I feel like each one has its meaning. The heart has a meaning. The thumbs up has a meaning. The exclamation point has a meaning. Question mark, self-explanatory, and then etc. Or the haha, all that shit.
Yeah.
People that I rock with, like if what you think about these shoes? I'll heart it. And if I don't like it, then I hit you with the exclamation point.
That's different.
Because I don't like the thumb. I feel like the thumb is like the biggest sign of disrespect. I think it's like modern day disrespect.
Don't they got a thumb down?
They do have a thumb down.
There's an emoji thumb down, but he talking about the one where you just hold it and you got the heart, the thumb, the exclamation, the ha, and something else.
Yeah, it's the heart.
Thumb down on it though.
I understand.
Oh shit, it is one.
Nigga, stop acting like y'all just figured that out. I know that.
I knew that. No, I was asking for a reason because like in that situation,
you would do thumbs down.
if I don't
I'm not gonna. I rarely use
down.
So this is my thing, right?
Just so it's clear.
So exclamation mean you don't like it.
Yeah,
so
that's throwing me off. That's what's throwing me off.
Heart is like, yeah,
I'm
fucking with it.
Fucking with it.
Thumbs up is like, okay, cool. Thumbs down, of course, is I ain't fucking with it. Exclamation is like, hell yeah, nigga.
Let me back it up a little bit. To me, and I'm giving away the sauce, but to me, when I send the exclamation, because you know how it is when people send you a page to some shoes or you know, what you think or an idea. Like, if I ain't rocking with it, but I don't want you to know that I'm like, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean that I love it.
You acknowledge it.
Yes.
That's the thumbs up.
But I just told y'all,
right? I agree.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but to me, the thumbs up shows that there is minimal interest in what the fuck I got going on.
That's what
and
you
instead
just
of
said.
using the no, I'm not refuting. Yes, I'm not refuting what I'm not saying that what you're doing is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, you've already established the cachet.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga will not send a heart.
No.
The only if IG can do a thumbs up, I can. But he'll do because that's just the generic,
the double tap.
He's not doing the extra step
Yeah.
to do the thumbs up on Instagram. But like on iMessage, he would thumbs up.
Yeah.
I don't really like it, but because he's established that cachet of, okay,
that's what
I know I'm getting that from you.
Yeah.
But I have homies that will send the heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My own mom, she used to hit me with the thumbs up. But the difference between him and her, when she loves some shit, she's using it correctly. Let me just say it that way.
Yeah.
But when she loves some shit, she loves some shit.
Right.
And when she ain't feeling it,
Yeah.
she won't use the thumb down.
She'll hit you with the.
And when she really not feeling it, she send the emoji.
Oh.
See, to go out your way to send the emoji when you can just hold and do the thumb, now that's okay. I'm gonna read that differently. That's like, okay, don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't give a fuck. But for me, I'm gonna put this out there now to anybody. Like on the text, on the iMessage, I'm not using the heart unless it's with my lady or family sending me, like my mom, my sister sending me pictures. The heart, it just means something different for me in text. In the text, I'm doing thumbs up if I'm fucking with it. I'm doing thumbs down if I don't fuck with it. Exclamation if I'm like, nigga, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if I don't respond, that's my don't care. I seen it, don't care. I'll send you another message and didn't even respond to that last message. That's what I'm doing. So like my heart, I'd say I reserve for more so, you know, family and, you know, stuff like that. Like I'm not hearting my niggas' messages.
I'll say I'll heart my niggas' messages, but it's like you were saying, like in the group chat, like you double tap heart, whatever. I'm looking at it in that same reference. Just
I get that.
Now, if it's something like, yo, look at these kicks, should I cop them? The one, like, if you send me like 5 different kicks, I'm gonna heart the one that's like, nigga, these the ones.
Yeah.
If I see something like I fuck with on, rock them, like, that's your style or whatever, thumbs up.
Yep.
If I'm not fucking with it, I'm either leave it alone, not touch it, or I'm gonna thumbs it down.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Yeah.
I think for me though, and we're gonna move off this, but I think for me though, I heart everything. So like it isn't like I just like it's not like I heart everybody that like any message that I like, I just heart it.
Yeah.
So it isn't like I just do it for just girls or just that's just general. And I guess I be expecting that same
energy
in return.
Yeah.
But everybody is different.
Yeah. Right.
Everybody emoji communication is different.
And I think today, in today's society, you gotta really be not feeling some shit to send a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people use the exclamation, because it's like, all right, I'm not.
Yeah, but the exclamation is.
But you're saying you just said for you that the exclamation
is hell
means that it's hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
To me, it don't. I'm not gonna say it don't mean that.
Hey, do a poll. I think if we did a poll out of 10 people, the majority is gonna say exclamation is like hell yeah, as opposed to anything negative. I don't see the exclamation as being anything negative.
I see it as like, like we on the same page with this shit.
Like, nigga, great minds think alike. Like,
Do y'all text how y'all talk?
Depend on the person.
I don't know.
Depend
what
on the person.
What do y'all think?
So like
of me, because like
I mean, well,
Like if you send me a text,
hey, well, when you do say something,
so I'll say yeah, because Bruce, like, all right, so y'all gonna get to know us throughout the pod, right? Like,
yeah,
he's the most talkative.
yeah,
I'm not shy, but I'm naturally introverted. So like, you might look at me and be like, "Oh, this nigga shy," but like, I'm not shy. I'm gonna talk when I'm talking, but most of the time, I'm taking in and I'm observing.
he really the sauciest for real. That's the smooth criminal.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
And then Bruce is the soft, like, he's just the chill,
Go with the flow.
go with the flow. I'm in the cut. I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, all right. So, answering his question, yes, you text like you talk. You respond when you want to, how you want to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, yes. Same for him. Like, the most energetic, he's going to text the most. He puts the most thought into all of his texts.
Nigga, don't say it like that.
They get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yes, I can't speak for myself. I feel like I do, but like I said,
Yeah.
mine is per person. So somebody I'm working with, they might even watch this video and be like, who is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you got your professional relationships and then you got your personal relationships. So I say that's kind of maybe where I differ.
Okay. So for me, matter of fact, do you have anything? Because I mean, I have a not a story, but I have an example as to
All
what I
I'm
what I
gonna
meant
say
by
is-
text how you talk.
When I read y'all messages, like
Can you read
reading
a
it
message? Yeah, okay.
in your voice,
Yeah.
and in like how
And
you
that's
would say it and all that,
exactly what
yeah.
I was asking. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was getting to. Like,
Especially when
can
y'all
you
going
read a
at
message?
it.
And we always going at it.
And I'll be at the crib crying, laughing, bro. Like, yo, I can't wait till we pot again.
And before he get his shit off, like,
I don't have no shit to. I don't have.
we do go at it, but it's more so, and it's crazy because we be saying the same shit
Yeah, that's what be making it funny.
in different ways, and then we'll settle at the end like, all right, you
That's what I
got it.
said.
He'll fuck around. No, he'll fuck around and say agree to disagree.
Yeah,
The whole time
agree
we've
to
been
disagree.
agreeing.
That's it.
Yeah.
We've been agreeing the whole
Yeah.
time, but he'll be like, all right, we just go to agree to disagree. Because I ain't say it the way he said it, and he ain't say it the way I said it.
Yeah.
That's just like new math versus old math.
Yeah,
but nah, like I got a couple of homies, man, where like I will literally like like bros, I talk to him shit every day.
Mm.
And then I got another homie that I talk to like every day to that capacity. And it's so bad to where like I can extract any message and I can like, or he'll say like a punchline
Mm-hmm.
and I can hear him saying that punchline.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like I'll send him a meme or like a picture or something and I already know how he's gonna respond.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, I wanted to ask the question, like, do you think you text how you talk, or is there like you got the talky version of you,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you text, you just getting right to it.
Yeah.
Text come in, you're responding to the text.
Yeah.
No theatrics, no animation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously not hearting messages like thumbs up, acknowledge, and getting off the X.
Yeah. No, I think I'm pretty
I
true
think it's how I talk.
to who I am.
Yeah.
Pertaining to whatever type of relationship.
With memes though, do you have people in your life that's how y'all stay in contact?
That's a good
Like
question.
strictly off of like you be meaning to get in touch with them, you be meaning to call them, text them, or do whatever, and like you thinking about them. Oh damn, I wonder how this person's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Send them a funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And their response to that funny, whatever it may
another
be,
one.
is like an unspoken language. Is like, hey, what's up, bro? What's good?
Right. Yeah.
And it's just unspoken. I think it depends on relationship, but that's how it is with me. Like certain people, like I said, like with my job and I'm moving around and I'm not really near my core people. So the best way to keep in contact is through like social media or text or whatever the case is. So like we may not pick up the phone and like just have like a phone conversation, but I'll shoot you something. And when you acknowledge and respond or send something back to me, that's enough for the time being. Like now, there are times where I'm just like, all right, let me call my boy, or let me call my cousin, or whoever the case it is. Like I'll pick it up, but more so, I'm gonna shoot you like a message or text or something on social, and that's kind of like my gauge to be like, you know what I'm saying, like you there, how you doing? Like it says a lot with me sending you that message. There's a lot behind that meme. And I think is reciprocated when they respond, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Before you can't replace that with actually speaking to your peoples.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you know, knock on wood, you don't want your peoples to, you know what I'm saying, something to happen to them or whatever the case is. And the last thing you got is just a meme or, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to have had some type of words with your people. So check in with your peoples. But
for sure.
Yeah.
Last thing on texting. Do you have a bad habit of something regarding texting? Like do you like what's your bad habit when it comes to texting?
You want to go first? Because
I'll say
I'm toxic. Yeah.
The bad habit. It's definitely some times where I'll get a message and see it, think I'm responding, or might be in the middle of a response, and like something else happened around me, and I done got distracted, whether it be the kid, my girl, work, whatever it is, and I ain't never send that message, but I think I sent the message, and I'll be like, dang, it might be that night. Next day or whatever, I'm like, damn,
like they ain't never respond.
They never say nothing.
Yeah.
And go and look, never sent the message.
Yeah. I was just about to say the same. Like, I'll have that, I'll get the message, I'll have the intent to respond, and like you said, whatever, life's, and you don't send that response, and then it'll hit you. Maybe not immediately, maybe a day or a week or whatever, and you be like, damn, did they ever respond to my message? You go back and you like, damn, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll follow up and you be like, man, my bad, man.
Yeah.
Thought I hit send. And I'll be honest with you. When I get those type of messages, I'm like, nigga.
Hey, I was about to say, do when y'all in that situation, do you still send off the thing you had queued up? Or do you just delete it and send a fresh one?
Fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
Yeah, that shit over.
I've done both.
Depending on how.
I've done both. If it's somebody I'm really, really cool with, I'll probably respond, but then I'll follow it up with like, yo, I thought I sent this, my bad.
Yeah.
But
my bad habit is misusing the LOL.
That's big.
Like I think for me, the LOL has kind of lost its meaning. Like I kind of use it as like a comma or like a period or like if I want to end a convo, like I'll just shoot the LOL off.
Like straight LOL, nothing else.
That's another form of. I don't want to say that I'm not interested, but like I don't want to advance what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Or like or that conversation has reached a point to where okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But I have nothing else to add to this.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Like another response changes the trajectory of where this goes. So like, like I'll write a sentence, LOL. That's my comma.
Yeah.
Go into another, you know what I mean? A different topic, damn near.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I'm finishing off with the laughing emoji.
Yeah.
When the LOL is the same thing.
Yeah.
Or am I off key?
I mean, to throw the laughing emoji in there, you kind of putting a little extra sauce on it. It's easy. It's you going an extra step to then doing LOL.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And so I'm the same way, like, because text can be lost in translation. Like I can text you some shit and you might be like, what you mean by that? But if you put a LOL at the end of it, it kind of lightens whatever you're saying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
that's another one too.
Yeah.
You trying to get some shit off.
Yeah.
And the LOL is supposed to just pacify the mood. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Yo, Your ass always late.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah.
Your ass never respond.
Yeah.
LOL.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm dead ass though.
Right.
I'm mad.
Yeah.
Right.
But that LOL, I feel like a lot of people misuse that.
Yeah. And when you do that, like, I mean, hopefully that person is reading between the lines, like, oh, okay, they getting at me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, per my last email, God damn it, I said. But yeah. I think the LOL definitely is just like it pacifies and makes a soft landing for whatever you're saying. And then if somebody, like, if you shooting somebody something, a text, and you like you going off, you texting, and they respond with LOL, and that's it.
Yeah. LOL by itself is
that's ugly.
You got to get the picture, and if you don't get the picture, I think you're kind of clueless on. Yeah.
Last question for the room before we get up out of here, and this is a completely one. It's like a complete 180. Do all your friends got to meet your family? All the people in your life that you consider a friend. Think about what friend means to you. Do they have to meet your family at some point? And are you expected to meet their family at some point?
Friend, no. Close friend, yes.
I agree.
So what's the difference between a friend and a close friend?
You can have a friend that you know, whether either is even work or the past or whatever, what you consider as a person that's, this is my friend. Like I have some sort of relationship with this person, but it may not be, we may not see each other that much. We may not talk that much, but like when I do see you, it's love when I see you. So like, that's just a friend. Like
maybe a friend that like you cool with being in certain environments with going out or whatever, but like you not about to bring them around your family or whatever. Like you just know like it's not a mesh type of situation or whatever.
Yeah. I think close friends, anybody that you consider your close friend, I feel like they should at least meet your fam.
Yeah, I agree.
If y'all establish that y'all are close friends, but they don't want you to meet the fam, does that make you feel the type of way?
I don't think you close friends. Because what's a close friend?
But they're telling you that y'all are close friends.
What's a close friend?
Everything that y'all said.
I ain't said nothing about a close friend. I said friend.
Oh, you did? Right, true. Right. A close friend, I mean, talk regularly, hang out. Like, to me, a close friend, like, I'll use this example. If I'm trying to step out on like a Friday or a Saturday, there's a select few of names that I can get off with no rebuttal, like call to the stand, any of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they met my fam. I can't just get a random name off without any pushback and step off and go out. And I think to what y'all definition of friend is, you know what I mean? I think that's the disparity. But I think for me, close friends, like you got to meet my fam, and I gotta meet your fam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm big on family, and if somebody is to call me their close friend, and I never get to that point, then I agree with you. But like, what if they're telling you like, oh, like yo, we brother from another mother, but
you never met their mother? Well, I guess.
And not saying that I got to meet your mom, but let's just say you got a wife or something. You know what I mean? Like, and girlfriend, because they're and that
depend on
that's
how long
interchangeable, right? You know what I mean? There's levels to that.
Yeah,
but like,
I guess it comes down to the definition of close friend for that specific person. Because like I said, if I call you my close friend, you've already met my people. Like there isn't, I'm not going to say, oh, hey, you're now my close friend. Let me introduce you to my people. Like you've already met my people in some way, some form or fashion, and we've grown a bond. And now I consider you a close friend. And if you I mean, don't get me wrong. I got friends that have met my people too, but I just still don't consider them a close friend just because of the frequency of our communications and how often we, may hang out or just, just various factors.
And to me, like if we're close friends, like we can hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe whatever type of time period passes and we don't hang out, it could be years. But when we see each other again, we can pick back up like right where we left
Like
off. To
nothing
me,
missed.
like that's a level of closeness versus someone who I could see them and 2 years later I see them again and it's just completely different. Like we are not on the same wavelength. Like just probably wasn't like we wasn't that close to begin with 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
We might have to kick that one down the road.
Yeah.
Maybe when we start rolling out the Patreon episodes, maybe
we can revisit.
Okay.
We can revisit that. Everybody good? Did we cover everything?
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
I think we got it all.
Well, look, man. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the With the Bros podcast, a group chat turn podcast. It's been love, man. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe. And even if you do none of the three, please at least just give us a listen. You may surprise yourself and become a fan. But with that being said, with the bros, we out.
Peace.